Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, the conflict episode number 6 reaction. So the previous episode, yes, every character who was defeated, like from our group, like the Shinigamis and everyone, they little by little got up and they had now they've decided to go and go into the Soul Palace and help Ichigo and everyone out now that Yahabaha has completely taken, like, assimilated the Soul King. And in a surprising way, Busby, Lilinette, and I think that was her name, and the other guy, all of them decided to go with us and said that he's not going to intervene in our, like what we are doing. Uh, and they're doing this because they want revenge because Yahabaha, abandoned them. So in a weird way, we got like some, characters who like not really help us out, but they'll also not stand in our way. And like, yeah, like everyone's ready. Aizen is also there and everything. So that's that. Also, Ichigo and his group is also okay. Orihime healed them, so Ichigo and his group is also ready to counterattack. So yeah, that's what happened. So let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is the preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Right. Oh, is that going to like? Oh, that made the gate. Okay, yeah. Oh no. What the? Oh no, is it? Oh my god. Oh god. Right. Well, because I guess Yahweh became the. Yeah. Well. Right. Yeah. Otherwise, the whole place will get destroyed. And yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, Grimjo. Yeah. The. Yeah. Yeah, you just tried to attack me? Or never mind. He didn't. Hmm, yeah. All right. Later. Oh wait, is that Nell? Bruh, I wasn't expecting her to pop up. Oh, okay, that's handy. Yo, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, she's not wrong. Yeah, she's stronger, or I'm. Okay, can you please, can we do all of this later? Wait, who's this? Who's this? What the? Oh, wait, what was her name? Riruka. Oh my god, the full busters are here. Yeah. Well, they were alive, we knew that. We also saw them helping out Urahara, I remember that. Um, in one of the episodes, I don't remember which episode it was. Where are the other full busters? True. Yeah, he was like ready, training and everything. Okay, world of the. Yeah. Okay. Constantly release. Yeah. Hmm. Insufficient. Okay. I see. Right. Okay. I guess their abilities are more valuable. Yeah. Ah. Oh my god. That is crazy. Huh. Yeah, they won't be able to, I guess, feel them coming, like, or detect them or whatever. Whoa. What? Um. Yeah. Do we not have? Oh, these. Okay. The visors are here. Yes. Nice. All of them has like Reishi on par with a captain, so their help will be very much. Okay. So they can just amplify the spiritual pressure. Okay, Myri has some handy gadgets. Oh wow, bro, that is insane. Damn. Mm. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's true. Nice. Wow. Is he still over there? Are they still over there? Just, I doubt they're just standing there. Hmm. Well, past, present, future. What is she wearing? Riruka? What? Yeah. Maybe he just wants to fight Ichigo, that's why. Yeah, fair enough. There you go. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's like Kenpachi. Oh, I want to fight Ichigo. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. It looks weird. Yeah, he isn't even perturbed. Ashwald. Even Uru was a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah. Damn. What the? Yeah, okay. Oh, it stopped. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. What are you going to do now? Hmm. Reinventing our nation. Whoa, what? It's like connecting them? Oh, he's gonna make a, the Quincy. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, no, no. Let him stay here. That's true. Wow. No, no. This is also an important job that. Oh. Damn. Yeah. Let him be. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That'll be important. Okay. How so? Right. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're here. Damn, everyone's arriving almost at the same time. Okay, where are we? Are we really literally in front of them? Yep. Oh, this is. Oh, he has remade everything. There you go. Yeah, he's remade everything. Yep. Both of the groups are here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. They are in the correct position. Yeah. Wow. So they literally picked it. That is exactly his power now. Hmm. Oh, is there someone there? Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Damn. Oh, yeah, both of them are here. So, oh, he's a brother. No, not brother. So he's the head. Like, hello, you're gonna fall. Wait, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess right. That's why we cannot make anything. Okay. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. I wonder who's gonna become the Soul King. Like after we defeat Yahabaha.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, whoa! What is happening there? Oh, it's still under construction. Damn. Yeah. Wow. What? War wealth. Mm. Well, all right. Okay, so the Holy Newborn. Okay, so next episode we'll be getting into the battles, I'm guessing. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right. And that was today's episode. So episode number 6, yeah. Um, okay, so today we had them infiltrating the the Soul Palace, and thankfully both Ichigo's group and like the Gote 13, both of them were like infiltrated almost at the same time. So even though they're like on different locations, but still now we can go and little by little fight everyone, and like all the other, obviously it's going to be like this. I'm assuming we'll be fighting the others first, like like the like Hashwald, Uru, all of them, little by little defeating them, and then we'll probably go to Yahabaha. And yeah, for that, I guess like we do need a lot of people, and we have that amount now with us, because like almost everyone is here, like everyone who's like combat capable currently. So yeah, now today's episode had a few things. Again, this was also like a more of a like a preparatory episode in a way. We still haven't gotten into the battle section, but there are a few sections that they kind of like explain to us that is important. First and foremost, the whole thing with how they how Yorichi explained to us in the scream. What did she call it? The scream of the Valley of Screams, yeah. How they made like a little like like the box, and they're like transporting it and they're using it without use of their own reishi, and that is how they could infiltrate without the enemy getting to know. That whole section, how they needed Ryuka and the kid, what was his name, Yukio, both of their powers for that. That was important. Also, like Nell is here, Grimjo is here. We already saw Grimjo. Like Grimjo was always like kind of hinted from, I think, like the very first season of the Thousand Year Blood War. Like Grimjo's there in the background, like helping out and everything. But I don't think they ever hinted at Nell coming back and fighting with us. So that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting Nell to suddenly pop up. Either way, yeah, that was that. Like we have two more allies, I guess, if you include Yukio and Ryuka as well, but they'll stay more of like they won't be really fighting, so they'll be there ready to like bail us out in in certain situations when it's necessary. Um, Either way, we are ready to fight. However, the Soul Palace has been completely modified. Yahabaha, the first thing that he did was, it makes sense, you become the leader or the supreme, like, like lord of something. And the first thing you do is definitely do a little bit of renovation. That's exactly what he did. He changed everything. He just, rearranged the whole like Soul Palace, and yeah, and he made it into like a like into their like like more for their living, like their preference, and that is why they were lifting up the buildings from underneath. I was like, I didn't, I thought they were just doing it just for no reason. There's a reason behind why they were lifting up the buildings from the bottom. Because of that, they wanted those buildings to come and like replace the Soul Palace and properly like rearrange the place, renovate the place so that it looks like more of a Quincy's like like a stronghold. Um, yeah, and that's what they were doing. Right. Um, Either way, yeah, I think that was it. That was like mainly today's episode. Again, nothing much to talk about because all of the stuff were just explanations today, and them arriving at the Soul Palace, and that was it. Um, okay, let me see if there's anything I want to talk about. Oh, that section where they were using the the spiritual power of everyone to make the gate, that section, it's it seemed like they are lacking spiritual power, so they weren't able to make the gate, especially when everything was like like changing and all the buildings were like lifting up. So at that point they said something like, oh, we need someone like Ukitake, like captain class person, and that amount of reishi to help out in this situation. And that's when the visors came in, um, like Hyori, Hachi, and all of them. They came in to help, and I'm pretty sure that would have been enough. But it's so funny that mine is like, like what type of trouble are we having? Like, oh, spiritual energy, lack of spiritual energy. Why don't we just use the spiritual like pressure? What did he call it? Condenser or something? Wait a minute. No, amplifier. Yeah. Why don't we just use the spiritual pressure amplifier? I'm like, bro, what? You have something like that? Even Urahara's like, oh wow, you had something like that. You should have brought this up from the very beginning. And good lord, like you could see that they were like lacking a big chunk of spiritual pressure and spiritual energy to make the gate. And that amplifier just came in and it just completely like amplified everything. And they made a whole ass door, like a proper one. Like so, like, well, there you go. Mayuri already made something like that. Like, damn, that's crazy. So obviously it's not really increasing the spiritual pressure, I'm guessing, but it's amplifying it. So that's kind of very interesting. So like he can just amplify the pressure to like, yeah, wow, like I could imagine, like, I don't know, like, like what happens, like after Bleach ends, but I can imagine, like, many, many years later, some after Bleach ends and everything, Miley, like, makes some kind of like a gadget, like a mini spiritual pressure amplifier or something. And, all the Shinigamis, like, I don't know if that's going to work, but all the Shinigamis, like, wear that, and even with the little amount of spiritual energy, they can just amplify it and do like like more like it goes more in the like modernization type of like like situation. Like you've seen in most shonens this happen. Like one of the biggest example is Naruto, where when Naruto ended, in Boruto you can see there's like a lot of gadgets came into play, and a lot of things, a lot of like technological developments and everything, which like amplifies someone's chakra and everything. Like I can imagine something similar happening here as well, like Mario making these gadgets, and just like the fact that he made like a spiritual amplifier like this, and you can use it way down in the future. I can imagine him making it a portable version of it, and and everyone can just use it. And but then again, obviously, that's going to probably dull people's innate power. People won't really try that much because they'll have the luxury of just using a slapping on a amplifier and just doing their job with it. So all those things will happen. But anyways, I went on a whole tangent, but I'm just imagining something like that can easily happen way later in the future. um, Either way, so that was the thing with Mayuri. What else? Anything else? Wait a minute. No, I think that was it. Yeah, and then in the end, obviously Hashwald, not Hashwald, sorry. Oh, another thing. Yahabaha's change. Everyone was startled, and they probably got scared looking at him and his power. Hashwald was just there, standing, and he isn't even perturbed about everything. So like that's kind of interesting because I remember Yahabaha telling, like announcing to everyone that Uyu will be the one who will be taking his place. Didn't he say that? But then we have Hashwald, who's just, I don't know, he seems just way stronger and more powerful than anyone here. Because it seems like it. And obviously, he's definitely the most loyal. You can see that. But it's interesting why Yahabaha actually appointed Uryu to be his successor. I think I remember someone telling Hashwald as well. They were like, "What the hell are you going to take this? Like, he suddenly made Uryu his successor. What about you?" And I think he said something like, "Oh, like whatever, like like whatever he says, whatever he decides, I'm not someone to go against, or something like that. He didn't even seem like seemed least bothered by it. I remember. So it makes sense why now, like that I'm seeing Harshwald and Uru and everyone else. It makes sense why everyone thought he's going to be the successor, because just he's just that person, I guess, from the looks of it. We still haven't seen him properly fight though, so that will probably like reveal to us more as to his capabilities. I'm sure we'll see him fight in the future. Don't know exactly who will be fighting, but it should be interesting. Okay, and yeah, there you go. Okay, so this day they call it, what did Yahbaha call this day? Um, wait, Welt. Okay, wait a minute. Welt. Uh, this will be a foundation of a new world, the true world. Um, this day, one day, will be known as War Welt. Okay, right. And they're like, yeah, let's destroy everyone who's here. Right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you know what? Another thing, I need to read this part. They gave the explanation as to what they did with Riruka and Yukio's power, but I wasn't able to properly concentrate there, so I didn't don't understand. Okay, wait a minute. I think I understood the majority of it, but the nitty-gritty details I couldn't understand. Let me read it now. Um, okay, so world of the living slash soul society, the precipice world connects the soul society and the world of living. Yeah, yeah, that is a precipice world. Um, Scattered around the precipice world are say areas of various size known as Valley of Screens or Kyogoku. Okay, where lost souls exist. Okay, Garganta exists to fill up the empty space. I see. Okay, so Garganta is more like the cytoplasm of a cell. The Valley of Screens are more like the cell organelles in a cell. Kind of like that, I guess. Um, right. Spiritual pressure becomes unstable inside the Garganta. Okay. One can barely stand without constantly releasing spiritual pressure to create foothold. Okay. The value of scream seems to be an exception. Somehow exists as a reishi space. Okay, it's like a pocket. Okay. I see. So that is why we need Yukio. Kisuke decided to use that to our advantage. Um, we brought these two back. That is why. Her ability to move a target in and out of her favorite objects. In and out of her favorite. Okay. And his ability to create his own dimension using electricity. Okay, so he made a dimension using Ryuka's ability to carry a small value of screens in a box while modified into a room with rails using Yukio's ability. Wait, they explained this. Ichigo also said this, that, like you put stuff that you feel cute, that you think is cute. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So, like, Ryuka thinks these value of screens are cute. Like, otherwise, how is she transporting it inside? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's the explanation. That's how we are able to. So they like make a little. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. I understand it now. Um, okay, now, yeah, that was today's episode. Now there's a few things that I am very, I'm looking forward to. First and foremost, obviously Ichigo and they'll be battling, but I'm really like looking forward to seeing a few characters like battle maybe in the future. I'm sure they'll be fighting some enemies. First and foremost, Kyoraku. Like, we barely know anything about this dude. We've seen a little bit of him. He uses like some colors, like to do something I don't remember. In the first Bleach, we saw him fight a little bit against. Who was he fighting against? He was fighting against Stark, wasn't he? I think so. I don't remember. You know that guy from the Arankars? Yeah. So, but we haven't seen his Bankai. We don't know anything about him. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Another thing I was looking forward to, but don't think that's going to happen, is Urahara. Wait, will Urahara be fighting? Wait, Urahara's here, isn't he? Or is he still there? Wait a minute, let me check. No, Urahara's here. Okay, thank God. So there's a possibility he might also fight. So I'm looking forward to, like Urahara's battle as well. Again, we know nothing. We've seen him fight a little bit. Still nothing. This Bankai is also very, we don't know what it is. Who else? I want to see Zaraki fight. Obviously, Zaraki Kenpachi. Yeah, that'll be really good. Um, who else do I want to see properly? Oh, obviously, I cannot forget him, Aizen. Aizen's battle. I'm looking forward to if he fights someone. I'm sure he will. Um, Yoruichi, I want to see her Bankai. We've seen Yoruichi fight using Shunko and all that, but we still haven't seen her Bankai though. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. Um, who else? Is there anyone else? No, these are the main ones. Yeah. So you know what? I'm looking forward to these characters battling it out, because like all these characters that I mentioned, a lot of them have this like mystery around them which we don't really know. We've never seen Urahara's Bankai. Uh, um, we've never seen Kyoraku's Bankai. We haven't seen Yorichi's Bankai. And just plainly it's because it's Kenpachi. I want to see him fight, and also the whole thing with his Zanpakuto and everything, the whole mystery surrounding it. That I also want to see, and I wonder if he'll also be able to use his Bankai. If he's able to use his Bankai, that'll be extremely good. I'll be looking forward to that. And obviously Aizen, because it's Aizen. I just want to see him see him wreck some. Yeah. I want to see him making chaos. Okay, that should be fun. Yeah. So, anyways, so there you go. That is it. Right. That was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. Okay, in the very first scene, we get to see everyone having little orbs on their hands, and Urahara's like, put your spiritual, energy into it, and that will help us make the gate. So they're making the gate, but then problem strikes when everything starts getting destroyed, and like all the buildings getting, starts getting sucked up, and Urahara's like, damn, this is not good. They're already rewriting everything, so our spiritual power isn't enough to make the gate. Excuse me. Um, then we move on to Ichigo's group, and Grimjo's here. And obviously, we all know why Grimjo is helping them out. He just wants to fight Ichigo, as he explains later on as well. He's like, yeah, if the whole place gets destroyed, where will I be fighting you? That's why I'm here. And he was already ready to fight him, and he was like taking out his sword and everything. And that is when Nell comes in, just like she just topples Grimjo and just jumps on top of Ichigo. And and she explains how Urahara made a bracelet which can help her go back and forth to her, kid form and this adult form. I love how Orihime is like just there, and Chad is like, Orihime, just I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking, why did Urahara make these type of things? He could have just not, but we need her power here. So yeah, it's and Orim was like, come on, Chad, obviously not. That's not the case at all. While blushing. Oh, anyways, so yeah, we have here Nell butting a little bit of head with Grimjo. Nell is yeah, we should this is not the time to fight. If you want to fight, do it later. Instead of fighting the actual people who we are supposed to fight, it is absolutely pointless and stupid to fight Ichigo here. At which Grimjo's like, you wanna fight me? And Nell is like, I'm number 3, if you have forgotten. At which Grimjo's like, yeah, but that was back in Aizen's days, let's see who is stronger than the other. But either way, their whole conversation gets interrupted by Riruka and Yukio coming in. Again, I wasn't expecting them to come in suddenly. I wasn't expecting Nell to come either. Riruka and Yukio comes in, and they did show them helping out Urahara and everything, so I knew that they were fine. All of them, all the full bringers, all of them. But I didn't know they're going to get involved in this. But I guess it makes sense. This is literally the whole situation is literally a threat for the whole world. Everyone needs to participate, I guess, if they have the certain power, they will need to participate to save their world. So yeah, they come in and they transport, they start transporting Ichigo and everyone to the Soul Palace. Now Ichigo asks, like, the question. He's like, "What is going on? Can someone explain to me?" Everyone else is up to date. They know what's going on. Obviously, Ichigo's the only one who didn't know about anything because he was training with Osho. So and yeah, this is where they explain about the world of living and the precipice world, the Garganta, all that. I went back and checked it out, and I can understand it now. Basically, they made, like, the value of screens. They made it into, like, they took that, and like Ryuka's power, using Ryuka's power, took that, put it into like a box made by Yukio, like a dimension. And since the value of screens are a location where you do not need to constantly, like, unleash Reishi to keep moving, um, like, Ichigo and his group can stay here. So that is how they are transporting them to the Soul Palace. And this will also help them to do like a little sneak attack, because nobody will be able to guess that they are on their way. And Yoruichi also said that she had put her stake over there, if you remember. So Yoruichi is like, there's a high possibility as soon as you come out, they'll be in front of you. So just attack. Obviously that doesn't happen, as we see later on. Yeah, now that's that. And then later on, we after that we get to back to Urahara again. They're lacking spiritual pressure, and then comes in the Visas. Lisa comes in, Hyori comes in, Hachi, Rose. No, not Rose. Sorry, what was his name? Forgot his name. I forgot his name. Anyways, all of them come in, and and they're like, okay, like, let us help. At which Mayuri's like, why aren't you using the spirit pressure amplifier? And he just brings it out. Whereas, like, bro, you even make something like this? Anyways, that helps out a lot. They literally made the, like, they were struggling, and they immediately after using the amplifier, it's done almost immediately. The gate is open. Yeah. Okay, so later, after that, we see Yoruichi explaining everything to Ichigo, what he's supposed to do, the plan and everything, that they're going to go there, immediately attack, not make them, get any type of, like, like, not give them any time to get ready and all that. And, okay, Orihime was kind of, like, down, but Ryuka comes in, tries to, I guess, cheer her up in her own weird way. And Grimjo, and this is where Grimjo says, like, like, I'm here because I'm not helping you guys out. I'm here because I want to save the world so that I can fight. Otherwise, if the world is destroyed, where am I going to fight you? Yeah. Okay. Next, we get to see our new Soul King, which is, Yahabaha, completely changed. Everyone's, like, very much baffled, looking at him and scared, except Hashwalt. He's just standing there, just looking at him with his poker face, as always. And then, like, Yahabaha's like, my first son, Hashwalt, Okay, so he was his first son. I'm guessing he was, like, the first Quincy that he, okay. Right, so he's like, we are going to change everything. And this is where he starts, like, renovating the place, makes it into their own liking by bringing the buildings up and rearranging them, making this place look like a Quincy stronghold. Yeah. Next, we go to the, again, Ichigo's group, where Ganju is talking. Ganju's telling Yukio to, like, help, but obviously I'm like, come on, like, let him do this. He does his best. In no way is he and Ryuka going to be of any help over there, because their powers aren't really made for that. Their power are more of a technical sort. So let them do the technical stuff. Like that kind of thing. And Ichigo literally tells that to Ganju. Ichigo's like, come on, like, like, let him do what they do best. He also tells Ryuka to stay here, and obviously Ryuka, as always, Ryuka's like, oh, I'm going to go. But Ichigo's like, nah, you won't find anything cute over there. So just stay here, and thank you for helping us. And Ryuka's like blushing and everything. Yeah. Alright, and next, everyone arrive at the Soul Palace. Everyone is ready. They open the gate, and bam, in front of them is a completely new landscape. They're not even able to recognize the place. At first they thought that they're lost or something. The coordinates that they put was somehow wrong or something. But no, later on, Kyoraku told them that, yeah, this is it. This is the place. It has changed. And even Yoruichi and his, her group also realizes that. And yeah, so this is where Yoruichi is like, oh, like, I can feel my brother over here. And okay, so this is also where they explain that her brother took the like the head, like the position of the head after Yorichi left, which makes sense obviously because Yorichi was supposed to be the head, but then Yorichi left, so I guess her brother is the one who's going to be the head now. And this is also the section we see, you know, her brother just jump, trying to go to like Yoruichi, and I guess he thought that, oh, like I can just make the ration, I can just go along with them, just like he usually does. Everyone does, but it's not working. So he almost fell to his death, but thankfully, like Renji helped him, I think, yeah. Um, yeah, and Byakuya explains that we cannot use the ratio here like we usually do because this place is for the Quincy's. This is their home ground. They have made it to their own liking. And if you all remember, obviously Quincy's can use manipulate the ratio and everything. If you remember, I remember Uryu doing this multiple times. Not Uryu, but a few of the other Quincy's, I think. Literally, the buildings in Seirete, they can just suck it up because they're all reishi. They can just suck it up and use it to their own liking. So that is why all the reishi here is in their command. So you cannot really do it like that. Yeah. So anyways, that's the problem. And so this is a very big disadvantage, but obviously we will have to deal with this. And yeah. Kyoraku says Ichigo's group is also here. Thank God we're all here. Let's do this. And then this is the section where suddenly another like a castle gets up, just got built immediately, and they're like, damn, they're not even trying to hide themselves. They're literally announcing to everyone that, oh, I'm here, come fight us. Kyoraku's like, yeah, that is kind of annoying. They just underestimate us so much. Either way, and after that, we see Yahabaha announcing to everyone that, oh, everyone is here. Let us, Hashwat telling that, so should we take care of them? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And he calls this day Welt. What did he call it? Welt something Welt. Wait a minute. I saw that. I have forgotten again. Warwelt. Yep, Warwelt. Yeah, and that is where it ended. So next episode we'll probably get into the main battle or whatever, or not main battle. Obviously, we'll be fighting Yohabaha, I think, way later. For now, we'll be fighting everyone else. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Like I said, I mentioned the characters that I really want to see fight and them using their bankai. So I hope that happens. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. This was my reaction to episode number 6 of Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War, The Conflict. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, so that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Bleach. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.